Alright everyone, how's it going? I hope you're all feeling good today. I'm feeling okay myself, not much going on at the moment. So yeah, we're going to be doing something a little bit different here because I just found out about this last night. This is a ROM hack called Smash Remix, and it is a apparently heavily modified ROM hack of Super Smash Bros. As in the original N64 game. So I don't know what's in this, but I think there's a lot of changes, a lot of characters and stuff, so yeah, we'll check it out. Apparently this is supported by the EverDrive, which means I can play this on actual hardware. So when was the last time I used the N64 actually? Was it for Ocarina of Time not remastered, Ocarina of Time Randomizer? I think that was the last time I used it. I've been meaning to use the EverDrive more for my streams, but I haven't really figured out what games to play on this thing. Oh yeah, I played it for Pokemon Stadium for a little bit as well. That was something. But yeah, let's check this out. Let me just if you heard the click there, that was just me turning the N64 on because the switch on that thing is really clicky, I guess. Also, apparently you need the would you call it the expansion pack to actually get this game to run? Like this ROM hack, because it doesn't work without an expansion pack. Good thing I have one. Oh, that's cool. There's some extra stuff here. Let's look at the... Yeah, let's not go into the options just yet. Let's just dive straight in. We'll do the arcade run. Oh yeah, there's quite a few more things here. So we've got the usual 8 suspects. We've got Luigi, Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Captain Falcon, Jigglypuff, Pikachu, Fox, Kirby, Yoshi, and Ness. We also have Dr. Mario, Young Link, Dark Samus, Wario, Lucas, Falco, and Ganondorf. I'm gonna go with Ganondorf actually, because I like using Ganondorf. Let me fix the volume a little bit. Let me know how the volume is, by the way, because it might be too loud, might be too quiet. Am I gonna turn this down a little bit more? I think that's about right. But I haven't played Smash Bros. Like the original Smash Bros. In many, many, many years. Also, before we get started, a little bit of a JonTron joke here. Let me see if I can do this. Right, okay, let's get started. I bet that joke goes over everybody's fucking head. If you don't know what that joke is, it's from an old video that James Rolfe did, where he plays Smash Bros. With JonTron. It's on the Cinemassacre YouTube channel. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. There's the Warlock Punch. Of course, the original one, you can't do like the down B and the up B, but in this mod you can, which is cool. I mean, could you do it in the original? I forgot. It's been a long time since I played Smash Bros. On the N64, so you'll have to forgive my ignorance. Feels weird playing this with an N64 controller. Speaking of Onyx, guess what I've been starting to binge on Netflix? I've been binging Pokemon just out of boredom. But I was binging The Simpsons on Disney Plus, but I'm taking a break from that right now because I'm like on season 24 out of 30. And I don't like the HD episodes that much. So I went to Netflix and I found out they've got all the old Pokemon Kanto episodes. So I started binging that today. I just finished watching the episode where Ash fights Brock and he has like Onyx, so that just reminded me of that right now. 3, 2, 1, go! So how's everyone doing today? It must be weird watching Smash Bros. With the... Oh, what site he's using? Oh, it's like Ganon's staff, like from the end of Ocarina of Time. Right, okay. So that's not a sword, but that's still cool. That's a nice little detail. I think you can reconfigure the controls to make it more like... Wait a minute, is tap jump on? Oh yeah, I don't like tap jump. I'm using the C button. By the way, I'm using I guess all the C buttons do it? Yeah, if the C button is jump. I was using C up. How do I... Okay, that's the button. It's the R button to throw. That shield, how do I grab? Right, okay, it's the R button. Yeah, I need to get used to the N64 controls because it is wildly different from like the modern Smash Brothers. You have to remember this was like the first of its kind, so I guess it's like acceptable for its time, but it's like weird going back to this. It's like when you go back to like GoldenEye or something on the N64, like the controls are really fucking foreign compared to today's standards. So there's unlockable characters. I guess I will get one if I complete a run of this, so I guess we'll get that soon.
3, 2, 1, go!
Can I do the reverse Warlock Punch? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Nah, it doesn't work. Reverse Warlock Punch does not function in this. I guess that was too difficult to program in this ROM hack. Yeah! I love the old Ocarina of Time Ganondorf voice clips. There we go. Fucking yeeted into space. I wonder if the break the targets levels are different for Ganondorf. I haven't played this in years, so somebody's gonna have to tell me if this is different, or if this is like somebody else's stage. I'm assuming this is specific to Ganondorf. Holy up! I mean, it looks different, so I'm just gonna say that it is different. Can you wall jump in this? No, wall jumping still doesn't work in N64. I know it was never there to begin with, I was just wondering if they retroactively implemented it, but I guess not. Oh. Ba-da-ba-ba. I miss break the targets. When was the last time we had that in a Smash Brothers game? Was it Brawl? I think it was in Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS, but it was like a more... what's the word? It's like, it wasn't like an original stage for every character, it was more like... Wait, was it in Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS? I forgot, but it was either that or Brawl. Basically, like, instead of having unique stages that tested your skills, shite. I tried to forward B there, I couldn't do that. I guess air forward B doesn't work. Look at Ganondorf's face. Fucking madman. See, I grew up with the N64, but I didn't get that many games growing up just because, well, N64 games were expensive. So, for the most part, I would rent games, but we never had Smash Brothers as like a game in the local rental store. So I didn't play this game until years after it came out. When I played it, like the first time I played this game was on an emulator, and it was like way back in the day when N64 emulation was still a new thing, and my PC was like a really piece of shit, like, potato computer. It was like a Pentium something. So it couldn't even run the game that well. It ran it at like fucking 20% speed, but I played it anyway because I couldn't afford the game. Just so I could see what it was like, because a lot of people that I knew played this game, but I didn't. By the time the GameCube rolled around, though, I had the money to actually afford it, and I got Smash Bros. Melee, and the rest, as they say, is history. Yeah, forward B doesn't work. You can do down B, though, but I can't. Like, you can do up and down B, but not forward B. Shite. Well, I'm getting my arse handed to me right now. Nice. That was well timed. I love Ganondorf's face. That low poly fucking insane looking face. Ganondorf plus Pikachu equals Ganonchu, or Pikaman. If you ever wondered about the origin of Pikaman, like where the fuck did it come from? It was basically Ganondorf. It was basically Pikachu, but with like the skeleton structure and animation set of Ganondorf. Like if you go back and watch the Pikaman videos, like that people like made and shit, like you can tell it's like the Ganondorf like body build and like his animations are like taken from Ganondorf's like moveset. But yeah, that was kind of a fun thing back then. Oh shit. Tried to pick that up. I forgot you can't pick shit up in midair. Also, I didn't have an extra jump. Rip.
Continue.
Sure. You know, I should have watched the intro. After I do this, I'm going to watch the intro. Because I think the intro got modified. Which would make sense because there's like extra characters in this game, so there's probably extra stages as well, because I saw an option for like stages. So I'm assuming they added like some new stages to this game, this ROM hack. So yeah, I think it's version 9.7 or something, like version 0.9.7, so it's almost like 1.0. So for all intents and purposes, it's pretty much complete at this point. Nice. By the way, when I'm swinging my spear, that's my forward smash. If anyone's wondering how I'm doing that. I love it when giant, like, opponents do that shit. It's just like they can't properly get back on the stage and they just fall like a dumbass. I mean, that's coming from somebody who falls and self-destructs all the time, but you know. It's funny when the AI does it. At least I landed on it. Oof. There we go. Might actually be able to complete this. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's not happening. Don't feel like going all the way back up the other way because of those ping pong balls that are like gonna prevent me from getting back up. Should have gone and did that. Should have gone and did that one first and then went back around, but whatever. Anyway, here's one of my favourite Kirby songs, Gourmet Race. This stage is in Smash Bros. Ultimate, isn't it? Because there's like a lot of legacy stages in that game. But in that game it's in high definition, so everything looks crisp and sharp. I'm playing this on an N64, by the way. I'm not emulating this. I'm using an EverDrive. And the ROM hack is so advanced it requires an expansion pack to actually run. Like, if I take the expansion pack out, this will not work on my N64. Not the first ROM hack that I've played on my EverDrive that requires an expansion pack. Like, Ocarina of Time Randomized required one as well. Oh. Can I do the down aerial? Yeah, I can. See if I can yeet him upwards by down thrusting. Oh. Can I air dodge? Let's find out. No, trying to air dodge makes me just like do an air punch. So it doesn't add all the amenities of like the modern Smash Bros, but it does add like some of the stuff in, I guess. Maybe. Again, I haven't played Smash Bros. 64 in fucking forever, so I can't remember. What was this level called again? ZBs? What Metroid game was this one from? Was it Super Metroid or the original? Oh, hi Takumi. Welcome to the stream. Wait, can I do the up thing? Oh shit, I can do this! Nice. Like, I don't have the complete moveset from modern Ganondorf, but I can do like the up tilt. And unlike the actual up tilt from the modern games, you can do it immediately. You don't have to like wait a million years for it to land.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Well, there's a bit of a delay on the up tilt, but it only takes like not even half a second, like a third of a second. Also, you can't charge or smash attacks if anyone was wondering. It's still like just like standard smashing. Get the fuck out of here, Metal Mario. I think the race to the finish stage was always the same for everybody, regardless of who you played as. Yeah, I remember this. It's like you go to the right, then you go down, then you go to the left, and then you go down and go to the right, and so on. Like, this was the only part of the game where the stage was the exact same for everybody. Like, in the other two things, like break the targets or board the platforms or something, it was like unique for every character. But this is like always the same. Also, those are polygon fighters. We'll be fighting them shortly.
Fighting Polygon Team. 3, 2, 1, go!
I like this song. Is this song in the modern Smash Bros? Like, did they bring this song back from the older games? Because I don't remember if this was in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Because I know some legacy songs are in Smash Bros. Ultimate, like the Smash Bros. Melee songs. Like, some of them anyway. Not all of them, but like most of the songs from the older games are in there. But I don't remember if this song in particular was in Words. I don't remember. Why am I starting so much? God fucking damn. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't remember if this particular song... Shite. Whatever, I'm just gonna stop talking for now and just, like, play the game. My tomato. Wait, is that not a full heal? Oh, okay, it's 100%. Because I wasn't paying attention to my number before I ate the first tomato. I had like 200%, I guess. Yeah. They brought back every single track from 64. Yeah, I need to do some more Smash Bros. Ultimate streams. It's been a while, hasn't it? I was gonna do another stream of it anyway when the next DLC character dropped, but that's gonna be like when's the ARMS character coming out? Is it like June? I wonder if this mod adds any polygon fighters, like, to represent, like, the new characters that they added, because they added a bunch of new characters to this mod. Ugh. There we go. Oh yeah, how do you taunt in this game? Can you taunt, or does the taunting... I forgot if taunting is even in 64. Is that something that was added in Melee, or what? And if it is in 64, how do you do it? Is it the D-pad? I wonder how much damage I can do to Master Hand with Ganondorf's moveset. It's the C-pad? No, it's not. C-pad is jump. All the C buttons are jump. Oops. Taunting was possible. Right, well, it's none of the D-pad buttons. I just tried them all. Yeah, I don't know how you do it then. Oh shit. There we go. The L button. Yeah, I couldn't really do it there. I'll check in the next match then. I might unlock a character here, so... Even though there's like a bunch of characters right off the bat, there's like another, I think, 4 or 6 characters. I forgot how much I saw on the screen, but there's like a bunch of question marks. And Jigglypuff is already unlocked, so it's not going to be that, so we'll probably get something else. Just gonna skip through this. Thank God this game has the ability to skip the credits really fast.
Congratulations!
You are proud. It's this weird wording. Oh, I didn't unlock anything. Right, let's check the intro then real quick, because I kind of skipped the intro by accident. I'm assuming the intro has changed, maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it yet. Assuming there even is an intro, like maybe if I just wait here, it'll play the intro. Just gonna wait a minute, see if it actually happens.
How to play?
Right, let me wait again. I think now it'll go back to the intro. It does not have an intro, really? Okay then. You'd think they would have maybe added something in there, but I guess not. What happens if I leave it again? Does it just like show a regular match, or is it tutorial again? I forgot how this, what this shows. Oh, it's like character profiles. Right, so let me check the options real quick. We've got stage settings. There's like a whole bunch of stages here. So wait, there's like stages you can enable. So we've got Dreamland Beta 1, Dreamland Beta 2. How to play stage. You can actually play on that. And then everything else is the same. I'm not sure if there's any new stages they added to this, or if it's just all the existing stages. I guess it's all the existing. You can turn hazards off for, like, you know, the tryhards. Wait, I can do... I guess by tournament it means, like, Final Destination style, like Omega style. But we'll set it to normal just because I want to have fun. Music settings. Random music. That's interesting. Menu music, default 64. Wait. Oh, cool, you can play the other, like, menu songs. It's a really shitty, like, bootleg MIDI version, but it's there. It sounds like something to be tailored on vgmusic.com. Nils Bro. That's everything, by the way, it doesn't go beyond that, it's just those three. Yeah, let's do Melee. Because that's like my favourite, like, stage music thing. My... not stage music, what do you call it? Menu music? Colour overlays, don't know what that means. Disable cinematic camera, flash on Z cancel. Oh, I see. Okay, so we can see the frame rate. Not that we need to. So you can see the hitboxes and like all the cool stuff, which is really cool that that's like in there. 1v1 combo meter swap, no idea what that means. Widescreen? I mean, I'm technically not playing a widescreen right now, so I don't think that's gonna work. I'm playing at 4:3. And then you can adjust the screen. Yeah, there's quite a few things in here. But yeah, let's I wonder if there's character profiles for the new characters. So here's all the existing ones from the N64 game. Nah, it's just the N64 ones. Does anyone know how to unlock the new characters in this game so that I can, like, maybe get some of them? Because there's, like... yeah, there's 5 characters to unlock. Oh, wait a minute. Was Lucas here before, or was he... I guess he was already here. Wait a minute, D-pads? What was this? Okay, what does this mean? Oh, cool, you can play the polygon variant of it, that's cool. But see the thing with the Japanese flag on the D-pad? Any idea what that represents? Because I have no idea. Does that mean like the voice clips are from the Japanese version? In fact, you know what? Let's do. Yeah, I think it's like the voice clips and like the name, because the Japanese name for Jigglypuff is Pudding. Pudding. Yeah, let's do Polypuff. Polypuff. Oh, so what the fuck is wrong with its head? It's like collapsing in on itself. What the fuck? Yeah, let's do Polypuff then. Alright, okay, let's set it to hard this time, and we'll give ourselves 5 stock. I think I'm dropping frames right now. Let me know if the stream is okay, because I might have to restart the stream.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right, okay, so I might actually change to regular Jigglypuff, and I'll tell you why. The Polygon version doesn't have any special moves. I can't do my double slap or anything, it's just my standard punches and kicks. In fact, yeah, I think I'm gonna... we will not do that. I mean, that's cool and all, but the fact that you've got, like, no specials means that's kind of useless, so we're not gonna do that. Let's go to Purin instead. Purin! I'm not gonna do the entire arcade run, we'll just do a couple stages real quick, and then I guess I'll switch to a new character. Because there's like a bunch of new characters I want to see. So yeah, they include the voice clips and everything. The punch sound effects sound a bit different. Is that a Japanese specific thing or what? I wonder if the sleep thing, the rest, actually works. It does. Holy shit, resting works. I'm pretty sure resting never worked in the original. I think that was like in Melee. Oops. But I think they added the rest in Melee, but it wasn't in the N64 game. I don't think Jigglypuff can do rollout. No, she can't. A Jigglypuff can only do double slap and rest and sing. There we go. Also, I think L is the taunt button, by the way, Painter Pup. I just tried it right now. I think that was a taunt. Yeah, let me try that again to see if that was the taunting button. I don't think there's anything else on the controller. Let's see. Yeah, it's the L button. That's a weird placement for that. I don't know if that was in yet. I don't know if the original was like that or if they changed that button placement. Nope. Fuck was he taunting for? He didn't knock me out. Can I like swap the other characters to see their models? I guess not. Can I move the camera like outside of this boundary? I guess not. Nah. Just wanted to see if it would let you do certain things with the camera, but I think the N64 camera is like very limited. It wasn't like Melee Onward where the pause function was essentially like a photo mode almost. I wonder if Smash Bros was like the first game to like do a photo mode style like pausing thing. Because you know how that's like big with games these days, but I think Smash Bros may have actually started that. Shite. Tried to give him instant karma there with rest. Oh, I want that. Shit. Okay then. Not sure why they did that, but I'm not complaining. You dick. Come back here. What happened to Polygon Puff? They don't have any specials, so I can't really do anything beyond punches and kicks. I wasn't really... I didn't want to play like that. Yeah! God, fucking hard mode. Fox is way harder. Which, I know that's a bit of a redundant statement, but everybody else I fought up to this point was not that hard. But Fox is like fucking try hard. Try hard. Anyway, I'm playing as Japanese Jigglypuff or Podine, because you can switch to like the Japanese sound samples, which I think also plays like the Japanese like punch sound effects for some reason. Which I'm not gonna lie, I think I like the N64 punch sound effects better. N64. I like the American ones better, is what I meant to say there. Like, they sound much more meaty and punchy. A lot more punch to them, you know. I'm not sure how else you describe it. Why can't I speak today? Like, the Japanese punch sound effect sounds like you're getting, like, lightly slapped, but it doesn't sound like you're getting, like, completely punched. Yeah. Sorry, the N64 analog stick is making it hard to smash sometimes. Right, okay then, that's enough of that. Right, let's check out some of the new characters. So here's Dr. Mario. That one I can't configure. Let's see, can I configure the other ones? Is there a way to change... Is there a way to change, like, the colours of the characters? Because I don't know if there's, like, the WarioWare Wario. You know, like in the modern Smash games. Oh, so that soundbite is from Mario Kart 64, I believe. Yeah, I'm just going to use Dr. Mario first. There we go. You can change your colours using the C buttons. I'll try that. Oops. Sorry, my fat finger hit the wrong button there. Okay, you can change the colours with the C buttons. Right, so let's look at Wario, see if he's got like the other model. Nah, he doesn't have the model, but he does have the other colours. He's got like Mario Wario. No idea what that is. Pink Wario. I think this might be a reference to the Game Boy game, I'm not entirely sure. Waluigi Wario, and then back to Wario. Yeah, let's look at the colours then, why not? So yeah, standard Ganondorf colours. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's cool. They've got the Link to the Past Link, like the one with the pink hair. That's neat. There's Dark Link. Yeah, we got Dark Link, we got Link to the Past Link, Water Tunic, Fire Tunic, whatever that is, and then Standard Link. Oh, is that the fusion suit? And that's is that the Phase-On suit from Metroid Prime? And this was from Metroid Prime 2, but I forgot what it's called. And I think this is just like Phase-On Samus, like the Dark Samus thing. I don't remember, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Like, they actually have different models. Like, look at the polygons. Like, it actually changes. Like, look at the left shoulder blade. The shoulder pad thing, like, it actually changes. So there's, like, different models for this one. That's neat. I like that. Shame they couldn't get, like, the Wario Land Wario model in this mod. Maybe they'll add that in the future, but for now it's not there. Right, okay then, let's see what else we got. What about Falco? Just standard colours. Okay then. Let's do some... I mean, it's kind... Can I do this with bots? I don't remember if the N64 game lets you fight against bots or if it's purely multiplayer only.
Free for all. Kirby.
You cannot fight against bots? Shit. Hang on, let me find my other N64 controller, the shitty one. Where did I put that? Right, I'll be back real quick, I need to go find that other controller. One moment. Right, okay, I found it. Sorry about that. Found the other N64 controller. Give me a second so that I can sit it somewhere that's not going to fall. Yeah, hang on a second. I've not got much space on my desk to do this. I'm just doing this to see if I can get, like, unlockable characters quickly, but we can also check out the other characters quicker this way, so... One moment. I really should have made some space for the second controller. I'm just going to sit it on my fucking knee, fuck it. I don't have the desk space to sit that second controller right now, so I'm not even going to bother. Right, so Young Link, we'll just make them whatever. This second controller, by the way, is shit. I'm not going to use this for, like, playing purposes. Right, so let's see what stages are in this, because we've got the standard stages. Oh, come on, Analog Stick, please don't do this to me now. So yeah, standard stages, same stuff as before. You can even fight on Final Destination if you wanted, which you couldn't do in the original. This is... Wait, what is this? Dragon King? Oh, this was like the beta, like the alpha Smash Brothers, wasn't it? Like before they changed it to Smash. That's what Dragon King was. Mini Yoshi's Island, whatever that is. Oh, you can fight on the fucking desk on the intro cutscene? That's cool. What is this, Showdown? Oh yeah, is this where Mario and Pikachu like punch each other or something in the intro? And then Battlefield from the modern games. Oh, that's cool. Let's do First Destination, sure. That's really neat that they retroactively like added these stages in. Right, so I guess I'll use this to quickly see what I can do. So yeah, I can do the standard moves and all that. Can I up tilt? Yeah, I can do the up tilt, I can do down tilt.
This game's winner is
Right, okay then. Even gives you the statistics and everything, which is cool. I don't think the original game did that. I'm gonna let's see actually. What if I set this to 1 stock? Oh shit, not 99. I wonder if I wonder if I do enough multiplayer matches, I'll unlock a character. You know how like in the modern games. So I'm gonna make Yoshi die a few times, and then we'll see if we can get somebody. Because I don't know what the unlocking requirements are for the new characters. We'll make him die 3 more times, then it'll be like 5 matches. Maybe I'll get somebody then. I'm actually holding 2 controllers right now. I'm holding the front handles on both. Player 1 so I can mash the start button, and player 2 so I can make Yoshi die. You already have everyone unlocked, it's still in development. Oh, so the question marks are not even part of that? Right, okay then. Just make Yoshi die because fuck it. Right, let's go back to single player then, because this is kind of pointless. Actually, before we go back there, let me check these other stages. Let's check Dragon King. Also, why the fuck is the bottom platform so wide? So, I guess a little bit of context is in order here. Let's see, Dragon King screenshot. I'm going to look for a picture of this and show you. Hang on, N64. Trying to find the image real quick, but I'm really... Right, okay, I think I found a couple pictures here. 1 minute. So I save these so that I can drag them. You know what sucks about fucking OBS? I can't fucking drag images directly from my browser to OBS without it fucking up, so I'm gonna have to like manually save them and then drag them in. But here we go. 1 moment. So, for those that don't know, Dragon King was like the original Smash Brothers, or like in development of Smash Brothers. Like, I can't explain words. I can't say words. But yeah, basically it was basically the fighting game that was in development before it became Smash Brothers, and Nintendo were not sure what to do with it. They were making like their own like party fighting game with like these generic like humanoid characters. Let me just hang on, unlock that so that I can like here's a picture of it. So yeah, this was like the original like alpha build, like the super early concept of the game. Here is another picture. So yeah, they were working on this, and they were not sure about the direction to go in with like the characters or whatever, but one of the people working on it, I think it was... I forgot if it was Satoru Iwata or if it was somebody else, but somebody had the idea to put in Nintendo characters, even though they were not instructed to do so. Like, they just did it as like for fun. And then the lead on the project looked at it and they were like, oh, that's cool, let's make this a Nintendo crossover fighting game. So yeah, that's the history of that, I guess. So yeah, this stage is based off of those old alpha screenshots. Let's see, how far can I go? Okay, well I can go that far.
This game's winner is Yoshi. Free for all.
Just gonna check the other stages real quick. What is the difference between this and this? Like, this one's called Yoshi's Island. Oh, there's more stages? Right, okay. So I accidentally pressed the R button there. Thank God I did. So we got the ZBs from, I think that's Super Metroid. Ganon's Tower. Spiral Mountain. Yeah, we're doing that.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think this stage rotates though. I've got a feeling that Banjo-Kazooie are going to be added to this then, if that's the case. Yeah, but I'm not gonna Unfortunately, I can't play this against a bot because there's no bots in this game, so I'm just gonna have to, like, you know... I'm gonna have to load it, check it, and then leave. Right, let's check the other stages. We got Cool Mountain from Mario 64. Also, the D-pad doesn't work on this, and the analog stick is a bit finicky. Dr. Mario, so it's just like Dr. Mario's work desk. Bowser Stadium from Mario 64. N64 stage. The Deku Tree from Ocarina. Mad Monster. This is just like the level straight up imported, I think. Or like part of it. Because look how big that is. Yeah. Sorry, the analog stick's being finicky. It's like I tried to move to the left or right and it fucking moves up or down.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let me listen to the music, see what it's like. Also, is my stream dying right now? Let me know if the stream is dying. Unfortunately, I do not have the... What's the word I'm looking for? I don't have the dexterity of, like... What's his face? The guy that produces Smash Brothers. You know how, like, when... Fuck, I forgot his name. How did I forget the name of the guy who... directs Smash Brothers? The stream died? Right, okay, I'm restarting the stream. One moment. Nope, OBS, you can go fuck yourself. I like how it goes back up, but no, I'm stopping and restarting the stream. Gonna throw this up for a second while I wait for this. I guess for you lucky people watching the offline VOD right now, I guess you can get to listen to this while OBS is taking its sweet ass time to restart. It's doing that thing where I click stop streaming and it's saying stopping stream ... and I can't do anything until it stops doing that. You might hear Windows 10 sounds now. Because OBS likes to be fun and really annoy the fuck out of me sometimes. Yep. Don't mind if you hear that Windows 10 sounds. It does that. Any day now, OBS, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, I love when my internet does that. It's good.
Sorry. Just getting my salt out. Because my internet's not being nice to me. Let me just get rid of this.
This game's winner is Yoshi.
So yeah, that was cool. Sorry you couldn't listen to most of that song there. My internet died for a couple minutes and I was trying to restart it. But yeah, Mad Monster Mansion from Banjo-Kazooie. So I'm guessing one of these 5 characters that are going to be added later will be Banjo and Kazooie. So that's cool. So here is Muda Kingdom from Mario Land.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know how they were able to do... I don't know how they were able to do this, like, cell shading sort of thing here. Not cell shading, but it's like flat shading. Was the N64 capable of that? Like, I guess it was. Because I don't remember there being flat shading in Smash Bros. 64.
Game set. This game's winner is Yoshi.
Right, okay then, so... Let's check the other stages real quick, or I'll not check all of them, but I'll check some of them. Kitchen Island? What the fuck is this from? Anyone? Oh, it's Wario Land, right, okay. That's cool. I forgot the first game's location, like the first game's world was called Kitchen Island. Like that game had like a kitchen sort of food theme going on. The SST cup and all that fun stuff in Captain Syrup. Nice to see a little bit of Wario representation in the original stages. Shame I can't really properly fight right now because it's just me by myself and there's no bots in this game. So I can't really properly check these stages out, but we can have a look at some of them and then we'll move on. So we have Frosty Village. Wow, there's a lot of Banjo-Kazooie representation here. Phrase stage? What is this? It's just Battlefield, but with a sun background. Is this based off of anything? Does anyone know? There has to be someone that knows what this is referencing. I have no idea what it is.
This game's winner is Young Link. Free-for-all.
Right, so we also have Dreamland Beta 1 and Dreamland Beta 2. The thumbnail on that looks really fucking weird for some reason. And the How to Play stage. Oh, there's even more stages. Holy shit, there's a lot of stages here. WarioWare Inc. from Brawl. We got the Kalos Pokemon League from Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. Pokemon Stadium from Melee. Skylaw from... was this Smash Bros. Wii U? I think that was from that one, Smashville. That's from Smash Bros. Ultimate's DLC. Corneria City. Great Bay from Melee. Fountain of Dreams from Melee. Tower of Heaven, what's this from? I'm not entirely sure what this one's from, actually. Mushroom Kingdom Omega. Delfino Plaza from Brawl. Peach's Castle 2 from Melee. Corneria from Melee. Big Blue from Melee. I'm surprised at how much is actually in this. It's a shame I can't properly fight anyone on it right now, just because, again, just me and no bots. Own It from Melee. Oh, and there's even more. I think this might be everything. Glacial River. Hyrule Temple. Newport City. Smashketball. I think that's an original stage. North Air. Congo Falls. Flat Zone 2. Oshi Castle. What is this from? Does anyone know? Yoshi's Story, and finally Gerudo Valley. And then it goes back to this. That's a lot of fucking variety, holy shit. Yeah, let's check out... I'm not going to check all these stages out because I want to move on soon, but we'll check out a couple of these real quick. Just to see what they look like.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh yeah, I've got the Moo Moo Milk taunt.
This game's winner is Young Link.
Right, that's cool.
Free-for-all.
Fountain of Dreams, let's check that out real quick.
3, 2, 1, go!
I like how they're like trying to use the N64 sound font to recreate the songs in the modern games. But the old N64 sound font can't really do it properly, can't do it justice. So you can't do like the air dodging thing, so I guess wave dashing's not implemented, thank fuck. Not that it ultimately matters, since again I can't play anyone, but never been a fan of wave dashing. I think that's just like kinda cheap shite, but that's my opinion, I guess. Right, well I just found out you can't actually throw them upwards, you can only throw them forwards or backwards. I wonder what Delfino Plaza's music sounds like in this fucking N64 sound font. That actually sounds pretty good. At least the bass line sounds pretty good. Okay, they ruined it. You blew it. I mean, it sounds fine. It's just like the guitar bass line sounds pretty good. Actually, it's just the instrument they're using over that is not as good, but whatever. Again, limitations of the N64, so I guess I will allow it if I can say that word without muttering and mumbling and sounding like a madman.
This game's winner is Yoshi.
Right, okay. We'll look at a couple more stages and let's see. I wonder if this one is like stationary or if it actually does work like Big Blue. Let's find out. Oh shit, it actually works like Big Blue. How the fuck did they get this to work on N64 hardware? No wonder you need the expansion pack. I guess I just answered my own question. You use the expansion pack to get this to work. Also, that's a pretty decent rendition of Big Blue. I should play F-Zero X sometime. That's a good game. F-Zero X for the N64. I mean, I've got the EverDrive. I could do it at some point. Try the Ostan Castle stage. Yeah, sure, I'll try that. Does anyone know what Ostan Castle is actually from? Because I have no idea. Yeah, that was cool, that. Where was Ostan Castle again? Was it on the third page? Or the fourth page? Yeah, I forgot where I saw it. Ah, there it is. Or Oshi Castle, sorry, not Ostan.
3, 2, 1, go!
So what is this from? Does anybody recognize this location? Because I sure as fuck don't. The layout of the stage reminds me of Moses Island from Metal Gear Solid. But it's not Metal Gear Solid. It reminds me of it because of the walls surrounding the stage, like these walls. Is this from Mother or something? Because the music sounds very uplifting, like Mother music. I couldn't tell you where the fuck this stage comes from, but it's something. It's from Mother 3, right, okay, that explains it. Right, thanks for filling me on that one, because I actually didn't know. I would assume the Gerudo Valley uses the Ocarina of Time sound font. Not exactly, but close enough, I guess.
2, 1, go!
Thanks Stream Deck for telling me to update Stream Deck in the middle of a stream. That's good, thanks. Just put that big garish, like, fucking update box right in front of everything else that I'm looking at on my screen. Let me get rid of that. No Stream Deck, I don't want to fucking update right now, piss off. picked the perfect time to fucking tell me. I'll check a couple more real quick. Let's look at the N64 one. God, this is weird.
3, 2, 1, go!
I guess the N64 could do flat shading because this fucking... Oh, shit. I thought I could land in the middle of that! I thought the whole thing was like a single platform. I didn't realise the middle was a big hole. But yeah, I guess the N64 could do flat shading because of the N64 logo being something that does that. I'm assuming I can land on the yellow parts. Yeah, I can land on these. The minute I recognise this song. Is this the water music from Mario 64? I forgot what that level's called, but something from Mario 64 I think this song is.
This game's winner is Young Link. Free-for-all.
Right, I think I'll do one more stage. Let's see what we got here. I'm not going to do all of these because it's going to take too long to get through every single one, but let's pick a good one. I mean, there's Ganon's Tower. I might do that one. Let's do this first because this one looks original. Oh, that's cool. Dr. Mario's on the PC, like the video game. Yeah, check that low resolution image. Oh, so that's a cool reference. Look at the 3 books back there. That's the names of the 3 songs you can play. You can play Chill, Fever, or Weird. Like, if people have not played Dr. Mario, it's a puzzle game, right? But you have a choice of 3 songs. You've got 3 songs which are named after, like, well, these 3 books. Or rather, you know what I mean. Like, you can play 3 different songs for Dr. Mario, and that's referencing it. You can also see a picture of the viruses there, like an X-ray. You can tell a lot of effort went into making the stages for this, as well as adding the characters. Right, let's do the Ganon's Tower one real quick, because I just wanted to see what this looks like. Oh, we've got the Gerudo Valley music again.
2, 1, go!
Yeah, well, it's just Ganon's Tower from Ocarina of Time. Wait, is that a platform up there? I can't tell if I can land on that platform higher up. That might just be for decoration. Shit. Nope, that's just for decoration.
No contest.
Right, okay, so let me check out the other characters then. We're gonna go back. Oops. No.
Choose your character. North, South. North, South.
Right, so I've spent a lot more time than I expected on this. I'm not going to do like another full run. Instead, I will do like a couple stages each just to see each character. But yeah, here's that Dark Samus. Yep. I like how people were watching that, like, Paper Mario Origami King trailer, and then they see Mario with, like, the Samus helmet, and people are losing their shit, like Nintendo's going to be making a Metroid announcement soon. Like, I think people are looking way too deep into that at the moment. I think they just did that just because it's a little reference to another Nintendo franchise. Like, remember when people saw Reggie Fils-Aimé with like a Samus pin on his shirt and people were losing their shit thinking he was going to announce something? Like he was hinting that Nintendo was going to make like a big Metroid announcement and nothing ever came of it. Yeah, that was like another example of people looking way too deep. I don't think Nintendo would be that clever. Or like they would be like, oh guys, we're giving you a little hint that something's coming. But I don't think Nintendo would do that shit unless they purposely said so, you know? So yeah, Dark Samus is pretty cool. Oh. Also, when I walk around, I do like my floating like phase-on animation, which is pretty nice. God, it's weird going back to N64, not just for like the different controls, but it's also the analog stick is like... Let's just say the N64 analog stick hasn't aged that well compared to like contemporary analog sticks. I know it was like the first of its kind and it was like a big thing at the time, but holy shit, does it not feel that good to use now? At least for a game like this. Like, it's fine for Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, but when you're trying to like do smashes and like do very responsive controls, like in Smash Brothers, it's not that good. 3, 2, 1, go! Before we do another character, I'm not going to check all the models out, but I just want to see the fusion suit one. Yeah, but the shoulder pads look the same, but the colour scheme is definitely like the Metroid Fusion Metroid Samus. At least I think it is, it looks like it, because it's like purple and... no, it's blue and yellow. But the arm pads are like still spiky. Yeah. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Right, there we go. Oh wait, I think the shoulder pads are still the same. I think the game's playing tricks on my eyes right now. Wait a minute. Okay, the shoulder pads didn't actually change, it's just the colours that made it look like the shoulder pads changed shape when I was like checking the different colours. Oh well. Like, cause that... yeah, it's the colours that are messing with me. Like, cause this shoulder pad looks flatter. Like, look at the shoulder pad that's like behind the helmet. This one looks like it doesn't stick out as much as this one. But yeah, the colours are like making it look flatter than it actually is. Okay then, never mind. Let's check out Wario.
I'm gonna win.
So yeah, I think this is like Game Boy Wario that we're using right now. That's cool. I think that's a reference to Wario Land 3. Specifically the intro to that game. I need to do a Wario Land marathon stream again, because I did that like many years ago and that was a really fun like marathon. Don't know if I will do that this year, but maybe in the future I can do that. I had another marathon in mind I wanted to do this year, but I haven't gotten around to doing it yet because I'm really terrible at scheduling my streams and like the games I play. But there's another marathon that I maybe do. I might do toward the end of the year. I guess we'll find out in the future. God, that's so fucking good. I love that. Nice to see some Wario love, because a lot of people, you know, don't care too much for Wario these days. I guess because Wario hasn't had like a new game in fucking forever. Like, what was the last game he had? Was it... I think it was Wario Land for the Switch? The Wii, sorry? Not the Switch. What was that one called again? It was like Shake Dimension or Shake It? Yeah, it was Shake It, sorry. Shake Dimension is the European title for that game. That game was pretty decent. Not my favourite Wario Land, but it's decent. It's a good game. I think my favourite Wario Land is 3, actually. Like, that game, like, is quite big and quite ambitious for, like, a Game Boy Color game. Ugh. Yoshi, please. Ugh. Oh, I can shoulder charge. I think, wait, oh no, it's not shoulder charge, sorry, it's the ground pound. Oh, I can do both, oh nice. Oh, that's cool. Like in the modern Smash games, the shoulder charge is just like your smash attack, but this is like a proper like shoulder charge. I like how it plays like the 8-bit sound effect when you like collide with something as well.
Yeah.
Fox doesn't know how to handle this. Are you going to come back to this game? Probably not. I don't think there's enough here for me to like do a second stream of it. Or wing clear. Yeah, there's original stages for break the targets for the new characters, that's cool. I don't remember this one at all.
Yeah.
Do you know what was another good Wario game? Wario World for GameCube. I played that for the very first time the last time I did the Wario Land Marathon. Many years ago on stream. Sadly, the VOD for that is lost to time, but I can always revisit that game again if I wanted to like do that again at some point. Shite. That Wario scream. Ah! Right, let's check another character now. I think I've had enough of using Wario for now. Right, so how many characters have I not checked yet? I guess it's just Falco and Lucas. Let's do Falco first. So it's just pretty much an Echo Fighter or a Fox then, I would assume. Nothing too special about this one. So yeah, the B button just does that, like the dashing thing. And I can do that, right, okay then. Oh shit. Not exactly the best Fox / Falco player out there. I don't really play these guys. Yeah. Oh shit. I hate it when you start bouncing around like that and you don't really have much control. Yeah, who was it that made Wario World again? Was it Treasure? Because they've made a lot of great games. I was going to say Platinum, but it's not Platinum. I think it's Treasure that made Wario World. Like, that game was outsourced to them. Nintendo should, like, work with them again and, like... But is Treasure even still around anymore? I don't know. I haven't heard from them in years. I'm not sure if that company's even still in business. For all I know, they could have went the way of Factor 5 and went defunct years ago. In fact, I'm going to look it up. Fuck it, hang on. Treasure, if I can type quickly. Treasure Games Company. Let's find out. Does Treasure still exist? It was founded in 1992. Let's see. 2010s. I think they're still around because it doesn't seem to say that the company went out of business. Let's see, what was the most recent game? 2014, GS Crusher God. Right, okay, what else have they made? There has to be a game in here that maybe they ported recently. Let me look. Oh, they made Ikaruga? Right, okay then. So they're still around because Ikaruga's on Switch. I bought that. Cool. Right, let's do Lucas then, and then I'll move on to Animal Crossing because I'm pretty much done with this. Well, I don't think there's a reason for me to come back to play this again because I can't really do multiplayer with bots, unfortunately. So that kind of like reduces my like replayability of this particular ROM hack. But it's a really damn good ROM hack. So yeah, Lucas is from Model 3, I know that much. I played a little bit of Model 3's like translated like ROM. I don't know what the fuck that was there. But yeah, I played a little bit of Model 3, but I didn't play that much of it. The only like Mother game I played all the way through is like the English version of Model 2, Earthbound. I think I streamed that all the way through at one point, but I forgot when I did that. It was years ago. PK fire! What does the down B do again? Does that like heal me if he throws a projectile my way? I think that's how that works, I forgot. You know, it was weird playing this game, like, back then on an emulator and unlocking NES. Because if you don't know, Earthbound was never released in Europe, so I had no fucking idea who NES was or where it was from. So I was like, who the fuck is this kid? What's he got to do with Smash Brothers? Because Earthbound was, again, unreleased over here. It never got, like, an official release back during the SNES days. They eventually released it on, like, other means, like the Virtual Console on the Wii U, and the... I think it's on the SNES Classic as well, but yeah, besides that, it never got like an official European release. You want to know what else didn't get a fucking European release? Super Mario RPG. Yeah. Sucks to be someone from Europe, I guess. Let me tell you, growing up with video games during the 8 and 16-bit era in Europe was kind of rough. Because a lot of games ran much slower over here because we had a different video format called PAL, which basically made games ran like about... I'm not going to tell you what PAL is or like the history of it or like why we had that standard, but the short of it was when video game consoles got like manufactured for Europe, they had to accommodate for the PAL system format. So as a result, games ran slower because it had to run at 50 Hz, not 60. So games ran about, I don't know, about 15 to 20% slower than they did in the US. So when I grew up and played a lot of video games, they ran slower than usual, and I thought that was normal for the longest time, as did most kids growing up back then. But then I looked at like gameplay of like the American version of games, and I was like, wait a minute, why is this game running super fast? And then it wasn't until later that I realised, oh wait a minute, that's how it's supposed to be. My life was a lie! Everything I learned was a lie! Anyway, I think I'm done. Let's see his taunt. Sorry, I'm trying to get the pose. There we go. Cool. Right, okay then. I think I'm done. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. That was Smash Brothers, or Smash Remix, sorry. What version is this? 0.9.3? So, I don't think I'll do a revisiting of this particular build, but if they add more stuff to it, eventually I could see myself revisiting this, because I think there's going to be, like, there's 5 more characters to add, and they might add more stages, so eventually we'll look at this again if they add more to it, so just whenever that happens, maybe months from now, I guess we'll find out eventually.